On a sun-splashed Saturday in Chapel Hill, let's settle the series. Two top 25 teams going at it. North Carolina victorious yesterday after Boston College took the series opener Thursday night. Now these two ranked foes meet for a series win here today. A check of the ACC standings after the victory yesterday. North Carolina vaults up to third. Boston College one game behind. The winner of this game today holds the tiebreaker between the two the rest of the way. Hey there, folks. Glad you're with us. He's Wayne McDonald. My name is Matt Krause. And Wayne, if this game is anything like the competitiveness of the first two, we're in for a good one today.
Oh, absolutely.
The common denominator of all three games of this series, Boston College starting a left-handed pitcher. At times this year, that's been North Carolina's kryptonite. They handled it well yesterday. 6 extra base hits for the Tar Heels in the series evening win yesterday. A key for success for Carolina yesterday as well, limiting the impact of the powerful Nick Wang. 11 home runs on the season. Carolina's kept him in the ballpark all weekend. So Boston College, as the head coaches play chess with one another, how do they get Wang going? They bump him up into the 2 spot in the order behind the man who started this series leading the ACC in hits in Julio Solier. Good battle between Nicholson and Daganero, looking for his first 1-2-3 inning on the mound today. Nicholson lifts it to left. Legenza to the wall. Gone! Team leading 12th of the year. Winslow laces it to left. Larson speeding back. It's over his head up against the fence. Schaffner scores. Gallagher waved in behind him. Throw way up the line. 3-1 Tar Heels. The 60th of the night for DeCaro. A pop-up. Foul grounds. Paulson over. Slides. Did he get it? Yes, he did! Now we're up here, and the folks down in the dugout making the coaching decisions know a lot more about this than we do, but is this the time of year you might make a swing change, or do you save that for the offseason because you don't want to mess with something good at this point in the season?
I wouldn't mess with it now.
Wagner back up the middle, snared by Lynch to home for one, on to first. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Heineck adds to his RBI tally on his senior day. 2 runners in to score, and Carolina pushes the lead to 4. They are an out away from going 0-17 to a 4-game win streak at this ballpark. And Paulson swings at the first pitch. Sky-high pop-up to left. Larson has it. Boston College continues to roll. Payoff pitch with 2 out in the 9th. Got him swinging. Series to the Tar Heels. Gavin Gallagher's solo homer has given North Carolina an early 1-0 lead against Boston College. Eagles playing for a series win tonight. Tar Heels trying to force a rubber game tomorrow in the series finale. Scott Forbes' club, over the last couple of years, has made Boshamer Stadium into a fortress. 2024 season, when they went to the College World Series, 3 home losses the entire year. Well, this year, already 4 home losses in ACC play, yet Carolina's undefeated away from the Bosch. Part of that's who you play, but an interesting quirk for the Tar Heels as we approach the midpoint of ACC play at the end of this series.
And also look at the type of ball clubs that are going to be coming in here for the remainder of the season that are some surprises.
Georgia Tech is the next home series for the Tar Heels. Ramblin' Rec Ball Club that sits in first place in the conference bludgeoned California last night, 17-2.
California's having a really tough time in conference play this season, and as evident in terms of what Boston College and what North Carolina had done to them so far.
Both teams swept the Golden Bears. Part of Carolina's road success in conference play went out to Berkeley. Heineck gets underneath this one. Tar Heel DH skies it to left. Colin Larson makes the catch. First right-handed batter retired by Tyler Mudd in this game. Mudd faced 5 in the first inning, gave up the solo homer to Gallagher, walked Macon Winslow. Lefties were 0 for 3 against him. Here comes another lefty, and Carolina's freshman right fielder Tyler Howe.
You have to wonder if they're going to start Sin sliding a lot today, just because we saw that last night. And the book on Mudd is that he's going to work the slider and go away to the lefty. So, you know, are the left-handed hitters going to prepare for that?
Now inside out swing. That's a fair ball just inside the bag, rolling into foul ground. Howe motoring to second. One out double for the Tar Heels.
You gotta love that bats like this. Go in the opposite way, get a little luck, get it down the third baseline, and you know Howe was thinking too right out of the box. Pick that up and look at the speed and look at how he turns. He's really hauling tail to get into second base. Job well done by Tyler Howe.
Runner in scoring position for the Tar Heels. Carolina beats the shift. Howe becomes the first left-handed batter to reach against Mudd. Cooper Nicholson's been swinging a hot bat. 3 home runs in his last 5 games. Check last night for the Tar Heels, but a solo shot Tuesday in the win against Campbell. Scott Forbes said that he was pleased with the way his team competed last night in Game 1, even in defeat. Boston College just came through with the clutch pitches, some clutch hits. Situational hitting not great for the Tar Heels last night, not great for Boston College either, but it was BC's night. Look at what Carolina's done with runners on and runners in scoring position the last 2 games against the Camels and the Eagles.
And then you throw in the fact that they had so many left on base. Both teams, you're dealing with a difference of 1, but both teams had double digits in runners left on base. And, the score kind of tells a different story to that. And, that's something that North Carolina has to really tighten up sooner rather than later.
10 left on for BC, 11 for the Tar Heels last night. Nicholson swinging away on 3-1. Count runs full. You like the green light there for Nicholson in the 3-1 situation.
The way he's been hitting, I'm okay with it. The way he's going right now, but, that was probably a little bit too aggressive of a cut.
Still works the walk. Second walk issued by Mudd. 2 on for the Heels. Tyler Donato's team playing for their 10th ACC win tonight. Boston College and Coach Donato's first year 2 years ago won just 8 league games. Last year won 11. A massive step forward here this year. Going to miss by Rom Kellis.
And there's a good energy around this ball club. They believe in themselves. I think they're realizing. Coach International was surprised that we told them, "You're good." You got a good ball club here. But it's not. They're not straddling the line between confidence and arrogance, but they feel good where they are and where they can go.
Where they are is tied with the Tar Heels for 3rd in the ACC. Kellis battling against Mudd. Second straight start for Kellis. Came off the bench and was the hero with a walk-off single against Campbell in the wee hours of Wednesday morning. 12:48 a.m. A game that started at 8 p.m. lasted nearly 5 hours, but the Tar Heels prevailed in the marathon. Foul ball headed up our direction, just to the left of our broadcast booth. So why is Kellis starting for a second straight day against left-handed pitching? There's your answer right there.
And this is a golden opportunity for him to secure one of those spots in the outfield.
Swing and a miss, though, by Kellis, and he strikes out.
Got that changeup working, and yet again, as we know with Mudd, he's going to use that to keep the right-handed batters off balance. And that was textbook when it comes to Kellis.
Critical second out for the graduate student Tyler Mudd. Back to the top of the order, second time through, you'll see Jake Schaffner, who drops a bunt down. Tar Heels throughout this series, we saw it with Schaffner yesterday, they've not been afraid to take a page straight out of Boston College's playbook.
Well, they can when they have a player like Jake Schaffner at the top of their order, because he provides a multifaceted approach to the offense, and he can do a lot of special things.
put the ball in play is his best attribute. 13 strikeouts all season.
And then let's not forget the speed.
Right.
That's the other thing. You know, you hate to say it. It's like he's the quintessential leadoff hitter in terms of the ability to run the bases well, put the ball in play. But he does fit that mold perfectly.
Fists a pop-up foul. Gets into the Tar Heel dugout. Gunnar Johnson, the catcher for Boston College, gave it a look. Johnson, like Schaffner, 3-hit game in the series opener. You just think that if it weren't for 2 really nice catches in left field by Colin Larson for Boston College, Schaffner has a 5-hit game yesterday.
And one of those catches was a complete surprise in terms of Larson's knee, we think, and how he felt after it.
Schaffner guides one down the right field line. That's going to find grass and roll up against the wall. 2 will score for the Heels. Schaffner thinking 3. 2 RBI triple for Jake Schaffner. There's your clutch hit with runners on base for the Tar Heels.
Hey, what's more exciting than Jake Schaffner hitting one ball down the right field line and just hauling tail around the bases? He knew he had 3 right as he turned first base, and boy, what a job to clear the bases for North Carolina. Job well done, Jake Schaffner. Get that excitement going.
5th triple of the season for Schaffner. Gives the Tar Heels a 3-run lead in the second. Gavin Gallagher back to the plate. He delivered the first run of the game with a solo home run last inning. When we talked about North Carolina needing a spark offensively, needing to come through with a clutch knock with runners on. 2 on, 2 out, 2 strikes, and Schaffner does just that.
And what makes it even more impressive is just how fast he was about getting around the bases. And he knew after he made the turnover for first base that he was getting to third base. We talked a lot about Schaffner this year defensively in terms of his range and the quality of play at shortstop. But what an offensive catalyst he's become.
Gallagher, ground ball up the middle. Solier to first. Side is retired, but not before Jake Schaffner extends the Carolina lead. Tar Heels humming.